After almost a year of teasing the iconic demon mode or demon time or whatever it was, it looks like demon time has finally arrived because Mizkif dropped a 45-minute video. We love him here on the Sense YouTube channel. So Mizkif dropped a video yesterday, which is called Emiru Lied Part 1. Now, in case you guys don't know, long story short, Emiru accused Mizkif of SA and the R word, if you will. We've talked about it here on the channel. We talked about the whole Emiru stuff, and we also talked about how bad Mizkif's original response was, that he was going to expose the truth, but then he also admitted to being abusive, aggressive. So he really did himself no favors in his initial response. In my opinion, I thought it was a horrible mistake to go live a few minutes after the allegations dropped. Now, do I like Mizkif? No. Do I like Emiru? I couldn't care less. I don't watch either of them. I think they're both extremely immature. They act like they're in a middle school relationship most of the time. Truth be told, I'm just here for the tea. So we covered Emiru's side. I also gotta give Mizkif a chance to give his side, even though he already gave it, but it looks like demon time has finally arrived. Now, let's just get right into this.
This is about Emily Shunk, the streamer online known as Emiru, who I was in a relationship with for about 3 years. For 3 years, she was the first person I saw every morning and the last person I saw every night. She was a person who wanted to marry me and have my children. Then, about 10 months later, after we broke up, in October of 2025, on a live stream to her audience of millions, she accused me of sexual assault, stalking, and abuse. I deny those accusations completely.
I mean, I don't want to be the, well, technically, guys, this is why I say this. Mizkif did himself no favors by going live shortly after Emiru did and then be like, yeah, I did that. Wait, I didn't. Wait, I did that. So, yeah, you know, I was a shitty boyfriend. I was toxic. I was abusive. And then we have the whole plushie situation.
But Emmy was also violent. She would throw clothes or plushies at me, and I'd punched holes in the walls or slammed doors in aggression.
Like, once again, he did himself no favors admitting to this and other stuff that we've already talked about. I've talked about it like 10 times at this point. So that is the reason why no one took him seriously. But I mean, don't get it twisted. If it turns out that Emiru lied about the essay, because that's the big thing, right? Then, you know, I hate to say this, but Mizkif is in the right. I mean, you just can't go around, you know, saying this person art-worded me, this person art-worded me. If it turns out that Emiru did indeed lied, well, then I gotta give a W to Mizkif. But I gotta be fair, so.
I am the one who went to court. I sued her for defamation, meaning for making false accusations that damaged me. A court has since ordered me to lay out, one statement at a time, exactly what she said that is false. This is me doing that. So here's the accusations that she made on stream. These are in her words as the judge quoted them. On October 2025, near the start of her live stream, by the magistrate judge on the account of the transcript, she said she was, and quote, finally going to be opening up about the psychological and domestic abuse, stalking and harassment, sexual assault, and threats of blackmail that Mizkif has done towards me, and some of these issues which are still ongoing. I deny every one of them, and the judge did not leave that standard in the abstract, applying it to her sexual assault accusation in the same opinion. She found that accusation reasonably capable of a defamatory meaning and allowed my defamation claim to move forward.
The same filing has her calling one live stream spontaneous, unedited, and unscripted in one document, and describing a lawyer's review and prepared notes in another. It has her swearing in a footnote that we did not get back together, while 2 months of her messages say that we did. It was her announcing a restraining order in 2 states that she never filed.
Those are not differences of memory, they are lies. The first thing most people heard about was not that the accusations itself, it was that I had gone on my own stream and admitted to all of it.
It's time to go full demon time. It's clearly obvious at this point. It's full demon time. Why not? It is time to go full demon time. Just letting you know.
All right, as someone that covered this situation, not to the extent as, you know, other YouTubers, but as someone that did covered all of this a few months back. Unless I'm tripping and my memory is failing me and I have dementia. Are we forgetting the fact that Mizkif admitting to controlling every aspect of her life, or almost every aspect of her life, being jealous of her numbers, punching walls, throwing things, and then Mizkif's response to that was, well, she threw plushies at me, guys, so that is the same as me throwing stuff at her or punching walls. It is not the same thing. Emiru weighs like 20 pounds. What damage could she do? It is not the same thing. Just imagine being Emiru and, you know, this fucking schizo that is Mizkif starts throwing shit around, is punching holes in the wall. Once again, he admitted to this. All right, these are not allegations. You could say both of them are shitty individuals. You could say that. You don't have to only agree with Emiru, and you don't have to only agree and support Mizkif. Once again, Mizkif is trying to paint himself as the nice guy, you know, society is out to get. Two things could be true at the same time. Emiru could be fucking insane, and Mizkif sucks. So
in Emiru's filing, her motion calls it spontaneous. Her own transcript has her describing a lawyer's review and prepared notes. In her motion to dismiss, her attorney describes the stream this way in regards to the sexual assault. The live stream was spontaneous, unedited, and unscripted, speaking openly and vulnerably in the moment.
In her declaration, she states the filed transcript of the live stream is accurate, a true and correct copy.
And she says at 18 minutes and 5 seconds into that stream, I have been in contact with my lawyer. I had them review everything that I'm planning to say today. And across that same broadcast, she keeps refuting to how prepared she was. It was not just on a whim, she says. I took a lot of notes. I just ended up reading off my own notes.
who the fuck is Emiru's lawyer? Because I know that it's not Saul Goodman or even a decent lawyer. It's just not looking good. I've said this a million times. I don't care for streamers. I'm not on Twitch. I don't watch any. I am curious if he's going to talk about the allegation that when Mizkif would crash out, would get in his sports car and drive 80 or 120 miles per hour. I believe that's what Emiru said. And threaten to kill both of us. I don't know if that's something that they're going to cover or they're going to get into. But I mean, Emiru's lawyer is low-key kind of whack. And she definitely has the money to get someone who will represent her in a much better way, because whoever this is, they're not helping you.
He started kissing my face and I let him do it. And then suddenly he tried to climb on top of me and aggressively shoved his hands down my pants. And I screamed. And when I screamed, he jumped off of me like a cat. Here's what I have to say about that plainly. I did what any man should do in the situation. She made it clear that she didn't want it, and I stopped. I respected her not consenting. I did the right thing in that situation. And look closely at her own account, because on the thing that matters the most, it agrees with me. The moment she reacted, I stopped. When I screamed, he jumped off of me, like a cat. As her words, not mine. I did not push past her. I did not ignore her. The instant I understood that she was not okay, I stopped.
Now, am I going to celebrate doing the obvious right thing? No. Like, oh, dude, congrats. You didn't actually essay someone. Shout out to you. Thank you for being a decent human being. I've said it then and I will say it now. I think that was the best decision, not only for PR sake, but just as a decent human being. If someone's clearly uncomfortable and you continue, well, yeah, you know, you probably gotta go to jail. But the context that is lacking here is that Emiru was crying. For whatever reason, Mizkif thought it was a good idea to, you know, get horny while someone's crying.
I did not sexually assault her and deny it completely. December 21st, she asks to come shower at my place. Can I still come over tonight? Because she wanted to sleep with me. You know how you said my shower was cold? Obviously, I was at her place. My hot water completely is out now. I want to shower at your place. I'll just get up early again.
Something that I'm noticing here is that most of these Twitch streamers are so fucking corny. They're legit middle schoolers. Middle school, high school, if you will.
The exact date that our relationship ended was on January 23rd, 2025. I left Austin in early February, first for Japan, and the move to Los Angeles came afterwards. After 2 trips overseas, the day by day in the timeline is going to be shown. These messages are shown with me and at one point my best friend Extra Emily. So Extra Emily knew.
Oh my god, yeah, it makes sense. It makes sense. All of these people know each other. Holy shit, this is a nightmare blunt rotation.
Before I left for Japan, after I broke up with Emiru, I was around creators of every kind. And when I came back, almost no one spoke to me. And while I was in Japan, Emiru went through all of my old friends and everyone that we were friends with and spread lies about me. And instead of going to the police or any legal channel, she went straight to the people who mattered the most in my life and my career.
Wow, I am shocked. LA douchebag influencers being fake? I would have never seen that coming. People throwing you under the bus? LA people being fake? I would have never seen that coming. Dude, a fucking blind person could see this from 20,000 miles away. I'm not saying all, because I've met some very nice LA content creators, if you will. So I don't want to say everyone. 80 to 85% of them are the biggest douchebags you will ever meet, who think they're actually unironically A-list celebrities when they're not, truth be told. You make videos online, little bro, you're not that big of a deal. Forgot what I was saying, I was fucking crashing out. You being dropped by your LA friends is not shocking in any way, shape, or form. I guarantee you, if he dropped this video instead of whatever the fuck he did the first 2 times, things would have gone a lot better, because a lot of people dismissed him, including myself, because he did such a horrible job defending himself at first. If he would have dropped this instead, I think I and other people would have taken him a lot more seriously. I'm assuming Emiru is going to respond to this. The unemployment will continue, so make sure you have your snacks with you. I don't know, this kind of feels like high school drama, and I'm just like in between. I really don't care for either, but I'm just like, yeah, it's kind of fun. I'll talk about it, why not?
I had a boys' night with NMP, E-Rob, and my friend Dave. I went to go see all of the Game of Thrones collection before they went on auction, and I even hung out with Jason, Max, and Ron that year. I also collaborated with people like Mari, Julia, and Danny.
Don't know who any of those people are. Truth be told, I don't care. All of this, and he was still jealous of his girlfriend's numbers, by the way, to the point where he was making her feel bad for having a bigger audience.
And come to LA whenever, I'll love it here. That is the friendship this next part is going to show you that I had. I was very close to all of these people in LA, just like I was to everyone in Austin. But I wanted to move to LA, and I knew I wanted to break up with Emiru. This next part that I'm going to show will show you what has happened to my reputation ever since Emiru's accusations. On June 18th, 2025, after texting me how excited that she was for me to come over, Fuslie came to my house to hang out. She cut my hair, and I streamed it. The very next day, June 19th, is when Cutie Cinderella sent the message shown before you that Fuslie had gone to Cutie asking what she thought about me, and Cutie told her her feelings and then told her to reach out to Emiru. Cutie is a dumbass and sent that message to an account that she thought was Emiru, but it wasn't. It was Emi-OK.
Honestly, Mizkif, I don't know if you're watching. I doubt it, but I love you. All right. Shout out to you for calling QT Cinderella, aka Ludwig's girlfriend, an idiot. We all know she is. We know she's an idiot, a certified crybaby, so I'm not really that surprised she did this. But not only are most LA influencers douchebags, they're all fucking retarded. This video is getting way too long, but my conclusion and my final statement is Mizkif is a retard and Emiru is not far behind. So